In today's video, I'm out on the farm with Broken Spur Ranch, and we're gonna be living life on the farm. Like and subscribe. Let's get on into the video. So to start off the video, we are doing wheel lines. Wheel lines are what people use to water their crops.
So normally on like every mover, there's a switch back here. You'd flip it on, put the choke on, and start it. But this mover is different. Something was wrong with it, so we just kill it with the choke.
What the engine does is just, there's these two gears on both sides, and this chain, when it starts, it'll remove the chain, and this rotates, which causes this to move, which causes every single wheel along this wheel line to move. After we sufficiently moved the wheel lines, we did some steps to get the water running through the pipes.
We plugged the hose in, turned the water on, but my dad had to turn the main line off.
What's the main line?
The main line, I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
But no water is gonna come out because the main line's off, because my dad had to fix a riser.
So basically, a riser is part of a pipeline system of highly pressurized water. When you turn it on, it's able to shoot through all those pipes in the wheel lines and have enough pressure to create that sprinkler effect on all the and all the sprinklers on the wheel line. And when you open the riser, you have to have the lid on top of it, or else it explodes. Which is why they turned off the whole I forgot the word, but it'll be right here. System. Once you untwist it, it pops up a little and water comes shooting out the sides. And it goes into the pipe and through the wheel lines.
The thing that this is on, it's what you open.
To come make the water come out?
Yeah. Hey. Come on, people.
So basically like this. You have this thing, I forgot what it's called. Put on top of the riser. Make sure this ring and that ring are really close to each other. Put it along those rings. Like that. Oh yeah, this is the dog. There's Tuco. He likes coming on these rides.
You can turn the water on and off to the whole farm with this thing. That's for air.
After we finished the wheel lines, we had to go rake hay so it was easier for the baler to pick them up and turn them into bales. And basically what raking is you have two rows that have been chopped, and they just combine them into one big one, which makes it easier for the baler, I guess. So that's what we did.
We're raking hay.
What are you doing, camera guy?
I'm waiting for this slow poke. What are you doing?
Waiting for this slow poke.
Okay. Whatever.
This will be on YouTube, so
Don't embarrass yourself.
you're
You're going the right way. I can see it's coming up.
good.
need help?
I got it. Yes, I got it. Ow.
This is Ty, by the way. It's my brother.
I think it's good. That's good. Oh, it went in. You're not gonna make that.
Yeah, I'm not. There we go. Okay.
What are these wheels things for?
Those are for like the blade. They lift stuff up and down.
So what does this do, Will?
That, it goes down and you drive up by a bell and it picks the bell up and it throws it up. Throws it on to this deck right here. Like an all 9 at a time.
So, is your baling rig over there?
Yep, it's in front of the perfect.
We decided to start baling. Before we actually had to do that, we have to make sure that the equipment is working right and grease it up and get it all ready to go.
What looked like what's happening is, I don't know if there wasn't enough wrap on the bell or what, but it rolled out nice and then the bell just kind of broke apart. Yeah, so if you saw in the footage, it kind of rolled out nice, but when it got out, it just kind of fell apart. So my dad increased the number of wraps it takes on the bell, so we'll see if that helps in a second.
This is wrap, and it wraps like around the whole thing. So basically, the baler's always going when you're when it started.
Never stopped spinning.
No, the baling side never stops spinning, and when it gets big enough, there's something hooked up to the tractor that tells the driver. There's a monitor hooked up to the tractor that tells the driver when to stop baling. It'll beep, and then it'll wrap it, and it'll beep again when it's done, and then you open it up and it falls out.
And then you do it all over again.
Then you do it all over again. He's telling me all this, by the way. I don't actually know any of that. So they think that it's too wet. You can see, right up here, it's wet in the middle. And they think it's a bad idea, so they're gonna try it again. working itself out, I think. So after we finished baling, we had to pick up the bales with the trailer that we hooked up earlier. And what the trailer does is it folds down and scoops up the bales and puts it on the trailer and pushes it back. You'll see, you'll get it. So that's what we did for the next long time. So the person I was with during this whole thing was Will. Will owns the farm along with his dad, and he has a YouTube channel called Broken Spur Ranch, which he goes into a lot more detail on everything that they do on the farm. He's just going to be showing me what they do and how they do it. The next day was the 4th of July, so we decided to celebrate and we lit off some fireworks. Was super much better. Super.
Thanks, man.
Those are definitely better.
That is better.
And he'll put a picture of a beaver in there, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Look, the picture's right here.
Beaver.
It's right here too. It's everywhere.
What about the beaver?